Hello, you're welcome back to Project Management Demystified. Right, so I was thinking about what I would speak about today, and I came up with this concept. It's not my idea, it is a well known idea. It's called the Maverick Inflection Point. The Maverick Inflection Point. You can Google it. So the Maverick or the Maverick, I think it's a Maverick. The Maverick inflection point. It's a mouthful, but it's the idea that we need to break away from the regular, from the norm, to get that impact we want to get. So if I'm in a career that I'm not enjoying, I should be willing to do the work to get out of that career. If I am in a team that I think I have more to offer, then I should be stepping forward to offer more. So it's just taking that step. So the Maverick inflection point is about being bold and taking that step that we really, really, really want to take in our career. And it mostly has to do with our career, but it can be applied in so many different spheres or aspects of our lives. So as humans, we tend to be comfortable in our comfort zones. The way we're designed to be safe. So keep ourselves safe. Our brain, our minds wants to keep us safe, but without pain, it'll be difficult for us to achieve some of the things we want to achieve. That's why sometimes we might need to induce pain, whether real or fake. So if you're doing something that you don't enjoy or you don't want to be doing, what are some of the things that you can think about or imagine or feel so that you will have the incentives to want to leave that environment? And if you're in an environment that you're enjoying, yeah, what are the things that you can do to explore, exploit, maximize what you're doing in that environment? So back to the Maverick inflection point or the Maverick inflection point. What are some of the, I want to say drastic, but what are some of the ways we can show up differently? So if we go for an interview and we are just like every other person that has attended that interview, there's no, we're not standing out. We're not standing out. Have you been to an interview and you were just yourself? You didn't just they didn't just answer the questions and you're just responding to the answers to the questions. Have you tried to, even in the middle of the interview, ask the interview panel questions or try to get their thoughts? So say they ask you a question, oh, tell me about a time that you've dealt with a difficult stakeholder, and you're like, oh, I remember this time that I was working on a project and I was having challenges with getting the buy-in of the stakeholders. Do you know when you're trying to speak to someone and you're not really getting their attention? Has that happened to you before? Have you been in that kind of environment for? So you're coming naturally and you're putting things back to them. So they either nod or say yes, or they elaborate, or so it just makes them remember you more, or you give like a personal story. Just find ways to make the interview panel remember you, or on your CV, put things that would make that will stand out. So I don't know. There's so many different things that you can put. There's so many different things that we've achieved in our lives that we don't see them as a big deal. Put them on your CV. At work, how do you stand out? What are some of the things you can do? If you're just coming in, doing your job and going, you would hardly get noticed. It depends on what your strategy is. And that's why I tell people, why are you working? What do you want to achieve? You need to have an ultimate goal, so that everything you do day to day is in alignment, is contributing to that your ultimate goal. Today I've just rambled on, but I know that will be helpful to someone or motivate someone. Someone will pick one or two things that they can apply in their next interview, in their current role. And yeah, let me leave it there for today, and then I'll see you on the other side. Cheers. Bye bye.